1. The 2-minute rule. This rule comes from David Allen's Getting Things Done methodology, and it's one of the simplest but most effective ways to beat procrastination on small tasks. Here's how it works. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it now. That might sound too simple, but think about how many little tasks we let pile up throughout the day. That one email, 2-minute reply. The sock on the floor, 2-second toss. Those dishes in the sink, 2 minutes to load the dishwasher. Each of these things feels small on its own, but when they accumulate, they create mental clutter. And mental clutter kills focus. The 2-minute rule helps you clear that clutter quickly. It gives you momentum early in the day and prevents those tiny actions from turning into big distractions later. So next time you see a task that takes under 2 minutes, don't delay. Just do it. Your brain will thank you. 2. The 5-second decision rule. This hack was popularized by motivational speaker Mel Robbins, and it's all about taking immediate action before your brain talks you out of it. Here's what you do. When you have an impulse to act on a goal, count down from 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then move. That's it. The countdown interrupts hesitation and forces action. It tricks your brain into moving forward instead of freezing. This works especially well in moments where you're about to give up or talk yourself out of doing something important, like when you're trying to wake up early, go to the gym, or finally send that email you've been avoiding. Your brain loves comfort zones, but with this rule, you can break free from them every single time. So the next time you feel resistance, start counting. Then take action. No overthinking, no waiting, just go. 3. The 80-20 principle, Pareto principle. This principle states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Also known as the Pareto principle, it applies to almost every area of life: business, relationships, fitness, even time management. Think about it. 80% of your sales probably come from 20% of your clients. 80% of your happiness comes from 20% of the people in your life. 80% of your progress happens during 20% of your work hours. Once you identify which 20% of your actions produce 80% of your results, you can focus more on those and eliminate or delegate the rest. Ask yourself, which activities are giving me the biggest returns? Then double down on them. Stop wasting energy on low-value tasks that don't move the needle. This cheat code isn't just about working smarter, it's about living smarter. 4. The power of saying no. This might be the most underrated productivity tool in existence. We say yes far too often to meetings that could have been emails, to obligations that drain our energy, to people who don't respect our time. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to something that truly matters. Saying no protects your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. It allows you to focus on what's important and avoid burnout. You don't need to explain everything. You don't need to justify your choices. A simple "I can't" or "I'd rather not" is enough. And if you want to soften the blow, try "Thanks for thinking of me. I'm focusing on something else right now." Learning to say no is like putting up guardrails on your life. It keeps you on track and away from distractions that don't serve you. So practice saying no and mean it. 5. Morning routine. Stacking. If you want to set yourself up for success every day, build a strong morning routine and stack habits together. Habit stacking means linking a new habit to an existing one. For example, after I wake up, I'll drink a glass of water. After I drink water, I'll stretch. After I stretch, I'll write in my journal. Each action becomes a trigger for the next. This creates consistency and makes it easier to stick to good habits long term. Start small. Don't aim for a perfect 2-hour routine on day 1. Build it step by step. Some common morning stacks include wake up, drink water, brush teeth, meditate, brush teeth, do light exercise, read for 10 minutes, read, journal, plan the day. Over time, these routines become automatic. They create structure, reduce decision fatigue, and give you a head start each day. Win the morning, win the day. 6. Cold exposure. Hack. Cold exposure, whether it's cold showers, ice baths, or even just splashing cold water on your face, has powerful effects on both body and mind. Here's what happens when you expose yourself to short bursts of cold. Activates brown fat, which burns calories, improves circulation, releases endorphins, natural mood boosters, builds resilience and discipline. Start small. Try ending your shower with 30 seconds of cold water, or splash icy water on your face first thing in the morning. At first, it's uncomfortable, but your body adapts quickly, and once you get used to it, you'll notice increased energy, better focus, and a stronger sense of control. Plus, if you can handle the cold first thing in the morning, everything else that day feels a little easier. Try it for a week and see how you feel. You might be surprised at the difference. 7. Social proof leverage. People tend to follow what others are already doing. This psychological phenomenon is called social proof, and you can use it to your advantage. Want to start reading more? Join a book club. Want to eat healthier? Find a group doing intermittent fasting. Want to improve your finances? Follow someone who's already managing money well. When you see others doing something successfully, you're more likely to try it yourself. So find role models, find communities, surround yourself with people who are already doing what you want to do. Even just seeing someone you admire post about their routine or habits can motivate you to take action. Use social proof as a shortcut to success, because some Sometimes all it takes is seeing someone else do it first. 8. The one-page financial plan. Most people struggle with money because they don't have a clear picture of where it's going. The solution? Create a one-page financial plan. All you need is a piece of paper or a simple spreadsheet. Write down how much money you make each month, where your money goes, rent, bills, groceries, subscriptions, etc., how much you save, what debt you have, and how much you pay off each month. Now pick one goal. Pay off credit card debt in 6 months. Save $500 by next month. Cut unnecessary expenses. Seeing your numbers clearly gives you control, and control leads to confidence. You don't need complex budgeting tools or financial experts. Just clarity and a simple plan. Once you understand your finances, you'll feel empowered to make better decisions and grow your wealth over time. 9. Reverse procrastination. Most people procrastinate by doing easy or fun tasks instead of hard ones. They scroll through social media instead of studying. They watch Netflix instead of working. They play games instead of exercising. Reverse procrastination flips the script. Do the hard task first and reward yourself with the easy, fun one afterward. Make the temptation the reward, not the distraction. For example, finish your report, then watch an episode, complete your workout, then play your favorite game, reply to emails, then check Instagram. This builds discipline and makes productivity feel rewarding. You're not denying yourself pleasure, you're earning it, and that makes it more satisfying. Try this method for a few days. You'll be amazed at how much more you accomplish and how good it feels to earn your downtime. 10. The life GPS question. Sometimes making decisions feels overwhelming. Should I take this job? Should I end this relationship? Should I invest in myself or play it safe? There's one question that cuts through the noise and guides you toward what really matters. What would my future self thank me for doing today? This is your life GPS. It aligns your daily actions with your long-term goals. Would future you thank you for watching another episode of your favorite show? Probably not. Would future you thank you for learning a new skill, starting a side hustle, or going for a walk? Absolutely. This one question keeps you focused without needing a 10-year plan. It's a simple compass that points you in the right direction. Whenever you're stuck or tempted to waste time, ask yourself, what would my future self thank me for? Then do that. 11. The 1% improvement rule. This idea comes from James Clear's Atomic Habits, and it's based on the concept that small improvements compound over time. Here's the rule. Improve just 1% every day. It doesn't seem like much, but over time, it adds up. If you improve by 1% every day for a year, you'll be 37 times better by the end of it. That's the power of compounding. So instead of chasing massive overnight changes, focus on tiny, consistent wins. Read 1 page a day. Do 5 push-ups every morning. Practice a new word in a foreign language. These micro habits build momentum and lead to transformational results without burnout. Remember, you don't need to change your life overnight. Just keep getting a little bit better every day. 12. The gratitude dump. Gratitude is a powerful mindset shift that instantly improves your mood and outlook. The gratitude dump is a quick way to reset your brain. At the end of the day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Maybe it was a good cup of coffee, a text from a friend, or a moment of peace. This practice rewires your brain to look for the positive, even on tough days. It also reduces stress, improves sleep, and increases overall happiness. Do this daily, and you'll start noticing more joy in everyday moments. You'll train your brain to see opportunities instead of obstacles. So tonight, grab a notebook or open a notes app and write your gratitude dump. 13. The no phone first hour hack. Our phones are designed to steal our attention, and they succeed brilliantly. One of the best ways to reclaim your focus and energy is to avoid your phone for the first hour after waking up. Here's why this works. It prevents dopamine overload early in the day. It stops you from scrolling mindlessly. It gives you space to think clearly and set intentions. Instead of checking messages or social media, spend that hour doing something meaningful. Reading, exercising, journaling, planning your day. You'll start your day with intention instead of distraction. Give it a try for just 3 days. You'll feel calmer, more focused, and more in control. 14. The dumb luck strategy. Luck is often seen as random, but there's a type of luck you can actually create, and it's called dumb luck. Here's how it works. Put yourself in situations where lucky things can happen, even if they don't seem directly related to your goal. Want to meet the right person? Attend events? Want to land a great job? Network constantly. Want to find a business partner? Keep showing up in relevant spaces. Every time you show up, put in effort, and stay consistent, you increase your chances of a lucky break. As Warren Buffett said, price is what you pay, value is what you get, but I'd add, action is what you take. Luck is what finds you, so stop waiting for luck. Start creating it.